Test, test, test. All right, I think we're good. Bill Maher's finishing his editorial right now, but let's start from the beginning. Hope everyone's happy, healthy, successful, doing well, winning in life. Um, yeah, man. This was a very interesting episode of Real Time. We'll get into it. The Charlie Kirk, Jimmy Kimmel stuff. Which is what most of the episode was about, and then immigration again. Uh, yeah, yeah, the MB awards. That's a good joke. Yeah, I should turn this down before it's for copyright issues. But I know the point he's trying to make. Um. So yeah, we're gonna talk today. We're gonna talk about the Arsenal hierarchy shakeup. We're gonna talk about the ESPN WWE now that ESPN has the rights to WWE pay per view, and then we'll get to I hate getting political, but I love the show, and sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, you have to address these issues. But they do that. I'm gonna take a different take than the panel did. I'm gonna skip the immigration stuff because we've already talked about this on this channel. Yeah, yeah. I'll talk about. I'll land it. We're gonna land it tonight. We're gonna land it because the former director of ICE was there. So very quickly, while this is still going on, very quickly, the former ICE director was on. All right, he's all right. It's done. All right, sorry, we can kick off now. So the former ICE director was on, and I understand what he's saying about having the most secure border ever and keeping out trafficking, drugs, criminal activity, and all basically the bad shit. But what I disagree with him is Bill asked him a good question when he said at the end of the interview, when he said, "So what about, let's just call her Carol? What about when, yeah, like Always Sunny, Carol? let's let's what about Carol that has been working like in the back of a coffee shop for 14 years and it's done nothing wrong? Why is she getting ripped out of the coffee shop and sent back? What did she do wrong? She's been here for 14 years, clean record, done nothing wrong, trying to provide for her family, just trying to make a living, trying to like make it in this world. Why is she getting deported?" And his answer was, "Oh, well, there's people that are trying to do it the right way. But the people that are doing it the right way aren't the people that will work in the service industry, will work in the hospitality industry, will work on the farms, will do the construction, will do the manual labor. The people that are doing it, going through all the channels and the court systems and the documentation and all that, those are the people that are coming here for office jobs, corporate jobs, those kind of jobs, like the more of the white collar jobs, not the blue collar jobs. Who's gonna do maintenance at your office building? Yeah, you. We've already gone through this road, so we'll get to Bill Maher later. So let's jump into programming note first. We missed last week because we were ill. I was really ill. I had a very, very intense dental procedure done last week. Extremely intense. I got shot up with every numbing agent known to man. And they really got in there. They really got in there. And I just couldn't record. I could barely speak, and it made me sick. Oh, there he is. There's Brian Propachels. So for anyone who wants to come out, there he is. We'll be there for United Chelsea tomorrow, and then outside, Brian, you know what I'm talking about at the table outside post match when Jack puts the table outside and you go, yeah, with the old boys. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be awesome. Propachels. Um, So yeah, Brian, we're just talking about we're gonna get into the Arsenal hierarchy shakeup. Did you see what happened? So our CEO abruptly resigned. So he dropped out. Tim Lewis, and look at this man's hairline. Let's look at the state of this man's hairline. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen, and I hope we can get this right. Look at the state of that man's hairline. I mean, either go to Turkey or shave it off. Just go bald, dude. Look at the state of that hairline. It's worse than Arsenal's been the last 5 years. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I had. That's what I had on my birthday. Yeah, Brian knows he's landing it. Sing a beer out. No sing a beer here. We're going. We got the buckets going. So Tim Lewis resigned. Richard Garlick, another wrongin, gets promoted to CEO. And now I'll read you the official form from I know we know what Johnny calls him, but I call him the Pawnstein, pawn, because he's a pawn for all the London clubs. All he's I think